Questions for the student athlete?
Artie, what did Coach say to you when he went to the mound? You had the 2 walks, seemed like you were struggling, and then after that, you looked pretty on.
Well, he just told me to settle down out on the mound, and then in between the first and second inning, he pulled me underneath, and he said that he was going to take me off his Christmas card list if I didn't go out and start competing and going after the hitters. So I think afterwards, I just started to let it rip and challenge batters, and it worked out for me.
So you're going to get a Christmas card now?
I hope so. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, he was on it.
Yeah. Hey, Artie, you said the other day that you were going to approach this just like another game. Obviously, it's an NCAA game. Were there any nerves that first inning for you, or were you dealing with anything different?
There weren't any nerves. I think I was just trying to nibble a little too much. I felt okay. Like you said, I treated it like it was every other game. I just wanted to go out and give my team the best opportunity to win. And I think after the first inning, I was able to do that.
Nate, Paul Woody from the Richmond Times-Dispatch. I think you were asked to sacrifice bunt 3 times. Have you ever done that? Been asked to do that before that many times? And what do you feel like you get accomplished when you get those bunts down?
I think so. I don't remember the exact team or date or whatnot, but I mean it's something that we do in practice every week. It's part of who we are as a team offensively. It's part of what we do, and we take a lot of pride in it. And every guy in that locker room takes a lot of pride in getting a bunt down to move a teammate over, or putting a hit and run in play, or scoring a guy from third. It's all part of who we are as a team, and it's all part of our identity. So it's something that we work on. It's something that we pride ourselves in. And I was just happy to be in that spot a couple times.
Nate, I don't know if you and Artie are kind of would have been joint members on Coach K's Christmas list, but I'm sure he would have been happy with you if that things didn't change after that first inning with Artie. What did you see in him that changed after those first struggles?
I mean, when Artie pitches aggressively, there's a demeanor to him that you can't really stop him, and he's just going to go straight through you. He's going to go straight through the other team, and just like he said, I think he was just trying to nibble a little bit too much, just trying to be a little bit too careful. And in this, in a game like this, especially in an NCAA tournament game with a really good team on the other side, all you can do is be aggressive, and all you can do is put yourself out there and put your best stuff out there, and the results will take care of themselves.
Mike, with the Wake series and then the ACC tournament, there's some question about the way you guys came into this tournament. How good does it feel to not just win game 1, but to win it so decisively? Do you feel like you're back on track?
Right, our offense had a great game today, and the past 3 practices this week, our offense was hitting extremely well, and we were looking forward to coming into a game from the ACC series and being able to show what our offense can really do.
They keep that play in the 6th inning, that bunt that they kind of threw away in the left field. Did you feel like that kind of broke things open, and just kind of take us through that one? I know you kind of laid it down, and then all kind of chaos happened.
I mean, I know John was out at second base, and he's got some pretty good wheels. So I knew if I can kind of lay it down enough so where the pitcher had to get to it a little bit closer towards home, he might have a shot at getting to third base, because I knew they were going to run the wheel play and try to get that out. So I just put it down. Hopefully got it close enough so where John could get to third base safely, and they just happened to rush the throw and threw it away.
Hey, Nate, you mentioned your identity as a team. I was wondering if you could maybe go into that a little bit more for those of us who haven't seen the team all year. What does this team really hang its hat on, and what does it need to do well in order to get out of this regional and move on?
We're going to be tough, hard-nosed, aggressive. We're gonna take it to the other team no matter what, no matter who's on the other side. We're going to play the game the way we have been taught to play, no matter what. That's been consistent for us in the clubhouse. No matter what's happened this year, we're going to still go out and play the game the same way every single day, and the results will take care of themselves. And moving forward, that's all we can ask for out of our guys. Whether on the mound, defensively or offensively, all we can do is, do what we've practiced and play to what we do, and the results will take care of themselves.
Mike, you guys put the lead runner on, I think, the first 5 or 6 innings or so. How much pressure does that put on a defense when you're constantly doing that? And did you think that eventually just kind of break through with that big lot of runs like you did in the 6th?
Right. More so, I think it puts a lot of pressure on the pitcher, which we did a great job today. And when we get our leadoff guy on, we're able, like Nate said, to sacrifice him over and and we have all the guys in the lineup can do that for us, and everyone behind the guy you could sack can knock him in with an RBI. So we're pretty confident with getting guys on and putting them over and putting a lot of pressure on the pitcher and the defense.
Take 2 more questions for student athletes.
Mike, you're normally very patient at the plate, see a lot of pitches. You were very aggressive early in counts, got a couple of first pitch base hits, I think, tonight. Is that a different strategy? Was it just situational?
Probably more situational. I know in practice this week we were, like Nate said, part of what we pride ourselves on is being more aggressive and putting a lot of pressure on other teams. So I think if we were going to be a great team, then everyone needs to buy into being more aggressive and swinging at pitches that are maybe borderline and usable instead of taking and being more selective.